Because I realized that what was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply evil.
You thought the game was over, but it's only just begun.
Welcome to the Atlanta Massacre, known as Safe. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. So we have a lot of big news the past couple days regarding the Halloween franchise. Where is this going? And there has been some news that has come out because of it. And really since last year, after the last film in the trilogy from Blumhouse and Halloween Ends, as much as a lot of people didn't like the trilogy, for me, I absolutely love it. And I think each trilogy, you're always going to maybe hate a movie or just like the way and the direction that some movies do go at times. But for me, I felt like 2018 was a really obviously a sequel to the first film. Years later, more story-based. Halloween Kills was no story and really just Halloween's retirement party. And Halloween Ends, I think, took a really nice twist that we didn't see before, because I think you have to change this franchise over time, which we'll get into later in this video. So David Gordon Green did a very fantastic job. I have no problem with the Halloween trilogy, the new trilogy that we just got. And now, since Blumhouse is done, there is a lot more to talk about here, on top of news that Michael Myers is officially back. And there's production companies in line that want to place bids to kind of get Halloween on their side for another so-called trilogy coming out. Now, this is reported by Bloody Disgusting of the Halloween franchise, where this whole thing is going. The future of Halloween, Malka Cod currently shopping the rights for film and TV rights. Bloody Disgusting reported that this week, the Malka Cod's Trancas International Films is actively shopping the rights to the Halloween franchise around Hollywood. For clarity, while Miramax co-owns the film rights, Trancas is the sole owner of the television rights. From what we understand, there is a massive bidding war going on right now for television rights, with several different parties interested and buying for a chance to bring Michael Myers back to life. Now, apparently, as of right now, for the bidding war of who's going to take on Halloween, it looks like, from Bloody Disgusting, from what we're hearing behind the scenes right now, A24 and Miramax are the two main parties currently in battle for TV rights, and apparently A24 is leading the charge with the bidding. Bloody Disgusting sources have also indicated that Trancas is open to both film and television projects, and they're currently taking offers from studios and streamers alike. Well, I know that as much as I love Halloween, the one thing I really don't want, and I'm not going to be a big fan of, it doesn't mean I won't watch it still. It doesn't mean I'm going to hate it or I'm never going to watch it. I think we have enough shows today that are on streaming platforms and TV and watching shows every single week. Halloween is meant for the theater, 100%. I am 100% a cinema supporter, and I love going to the theaters with family. I love just having a good time with everybody in the theater. Just to get that is always a great experience. But bringing this Halloween franchise to TV or streaming, it's just going to feel a little different watching from home. But, you know, you're obviously, with streaming, you're going to get a lot more content out of a season of Halloween, season 1, whatever the case may be. But what ideas could they really have behind all of these production companies that want to take the Halloween franchise over? A24 is definitely one of those really good story building franchise movies that they like to make. I think A24 has done a really good job. If you guys remember, A24 is doing the Friday the 13th series, which is called Crystal Lake, coming next October, so we'll be covering a lot of that. And I actually like some of the A24 horror movies that have come out over the years when it comes to story, but the issue that I have right now is anthology. Do we really need another anthology film coming back to Halloween? Honestly, I think we've already gotten that with Rob Zombie's Halloween. And if you're a fan of that film, and trust me, I'm a fan of both films, as much as the second one is kind of for me, but I'll still watch it because I really do enjoy it, and it's really brutal. We already kind of know the past of Michael Myers as a kid and seeing that family and just how messed up everything is. Like, do we need another anthology series or film like that? Because I felt like we already got it. There's two possibilities that I think is going to happen. And and it might not happen, but these are just theories that I do have right now. One, I feel like this whole entire series or this franchise needs a clean slate. No Laurie Strode, no nothing. You clean it to the bone. You make this a brand new story. I mean, I don't care if A24 wants to do something what happens to Michael Myers, like a pre-requel, kind of like what they're doing with the Crystal Lake franchise, for the really, the very beginning of Michael Myers' life as a kid, and they want to go in that direction. I'm not against it, but like I said, I feel like we've seen that already. But I think some of the legacy characters, they need brand new characters. We need to start loving new characters. They need to be very good at creating brand new characters for this franchise. And like I said, I don't want any more Laurie Strode. I don't want anything else involved. An idea that I've kind of been on board with, but I know it's not going to happen, is Danielle Harris coming back to Halloween, because I think she's great. I feel like she's been waiting to come back for a long time. She's got very close relationship with the Akkad family, and I feel like doing a Halloween 4 sequel might actually make sense in some sort of ways if they want to kind of, say, you know what? I think we could take this story and really take the 4th movie of Halloween and then kind of erase everything else after that and do something nice and fresh and a new movie trilogy. But it does look like they want to get this thing on TV. The Akkad family is in supportive of a Halloween TV series, but at the end of the day, what do the fans really want? There might be some people out there that might not matter of a TV show, and if A24 gets it, we're most likely going to get an anthology film. I mean, even hearing that there was rumors that they might even continue a story off of Halloween 3 and kind of go through, I don't know, because obviously Halloween 3, I think, is one of the most underrated movies we've ever seen, to a sequel of Halloween 2 that obviously had no Michael on it, but really took some great ideas. I've been very fond of this franchise for years, and every Halloween, not even Halloween or near the month of Halloween, I watch Halloween all year round. I watch a lot of different movies, and it's always on my list to watch throughout the whole entire year. Not having a Halloween movie this year kind of sucks in a lot of ways, because it's always just the first year in a few years we've been looking forward to a Halloween movie. And regardless, I know that Paramount has been in discussions as well, but I don't think Paramount is winning this. If A24 is in the lead right now, most likely it could be an anthology film as a TV series. Now, this is really up to the Akkad family what they want to do, if they're working with a specific company, how they want to put this out. I think that's why John Carpenter is definitely a big support. I think he supports streaming, but I think he's more of a supporter of his own creation, which I don't know if John Carpenter is really going to be involved in this project heavily, as much as he was, I think, mostly involved. I think realistically we could say, I think he was mostly involved with the 2018 film as of recent. He was always involved with the other 2 films that came with the music and all that stuff, but he was virtually as a producer on set for the first 2018 film of Halloween for this huge reboot that we just had a few years ago. It definitely made sense there. But if they're not going to have John Carpenter on board, then I think it really depends on the directors. It's going to depend on who they hire for actresses, and you need a really good story for Michael and how they're going to start this whole thing up again. So at the end of this discussion here, I'm just glad, and I think we all have to be happy and not be nitpicky about it. I think we just have to be happy that Michael Myers is officially coming back. This means he's coming back. There's no, if they can't find a production company, they're going to find a company that's going to take this franchise over, whether it's movie, whether it's TV. Okay, but at the end of the day, we're getting Michael Myers back on the big screen or on TV or whatever, and that's it. Michael Myers is coming back regardless, and we can't stop it from happening. This franchise will never end. This franchise makes a lot of money, okay? Obviously, if it didn't make money and it was below the budget and they didn't even make past their budget, then I can understand why they're not continuing it. If they have a great idea for one, and it's something that's maybe we've seen, but maybe they have a twist in it where they don't go too crazy like how they went into some of the other movies. I don't know. Are they going to bring Thorn back into the mix? I don't know. There's so many ideas until we find out. And hopefully within the end of this year, by Christmas time or like by the end of this year, I'm hoping that we have our company that's going to take over this franchise. Everyone's going to have their own opinion, and I totally respect that 100%. But We got to treat this with some respect. And I can't wait to see the ideas that they bring in, and I'm pretty excited about it. So let me know what you guys think about the new Halloween series. Who do you think is going to win this bid? Where would you like this, franchise to go? More towards TV streaming, or would you rather keep it in theaters? You guys, let me know. Subscribe if you lasted this long on this video, and make sure you like the video as well. We're gonna be covering Halloween and everything, Friday the 13th series from A24, and all that great stuff going down the line into next year. Hopefully, we get our answer within a few months by the end of the year of what they're going to do and who's going to take this bad boy over. I'm pretty excited. You guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Remember, keep running. See you guys later.